where this is in the Bible with our Bible time with Brady for our little missionary club today. Where are we at in the Bible today?
2 Kings.
2 Kings. All right. So what are we going to be explaining here in 2 Kings chapter 2? Are you in chapter 2?
Okay. The end of Elijah.
The end of Elijah? Wait a minute. I thought he's going to be in heaven.
You'll see.
So he will live forever with the Lord. How can he have an end?
You'll see the end.
Okay. What happens here to Elijah? Well, let's figure this out. Okay. So we're in 2 Kings, not 1 Kings, but 2 Kings, and chapter
2 Kings 2.
2 Kings 2, and verse.
Now we are going to flee.
Okay, okay, go ahead. Let's go ahead and review what you did. So you talked here about it came to pass when the Lord would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elijah went with Elijah from Gilgal. Okay, so here it says he's going to take him up in a whirlwind. Anyone have an idea what a whirlwind might be?
We didn't read that part yet.
Right here, verse 1.
What?
So,
I didn't say that.
Where are you at?
You are on number 4.
A whirlwind would I would think, kind of like a tornado. Have you ever seen the dust storms where it looks like a tornado, but it's on the ground and the dust is just swirling round and round and round?
Mama.
When we lived in West Texas, we used to see that a lot, and we'd just watch them because it was so neat. It was a vortex just right on the ground, swirling around all that amazing dirt.
And the sons of the prophets that were at Bethel came forth to Elisha and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy mantle from thy head today? And he said, Yea, I know it. Hold ye your peace. And Elijah said unto him, Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord hath sent me to Jericho. And he said, As long as the Lord liveth, at the Lord liveth, and at thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they came unto Jericho, and the sons of the prophets that were with at Jericho came unto Elisha, and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy mantle from thy head today? And he answered, Yea, I know it. Hold ye your peace.
Okay, so here several people already know that this is the day that Elijah is going to go. So let's read right here.
The sons of the prophet.
So it said, Elijah said unto Elijah, Tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord has sent me to Bethel.
Elijah.
I'm reading right here. And Elijah said unto Elijah. Okay, so Elijah was the one that learned a lot from Elijah. Elijah was like a teacher to him. And that's why they say, do you know that your master is going to die today? So these prophets have already been told by God what is going to happen. They don't know exactly how, but they know it's going to happen. Not very many people know the time or place that they are going to die. But he knew that it was going to be that day.
And Elijah said unto him...
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
It doesn't say he's going to die, does it? Does it say he's going to die?
The Lord will take away
the Lord will take away him. So he actually won't die, but let's find out why. And
Elijah said unto him, Tarry, I pray thee here, for the Lord hath sent me to Jordan. And he said, At the Lord liveth, and at thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And then the two went on. And the 50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood to view afar off. And they too stood by Jordan. And Elijah took his mantle and wrapped it together and smote the waters, and they were divided heaven and devil, so that they too went over on dry ground.
Okay, do you know what a mantle is? It says let's pause here. It says that he took his mantle and wrapped it around a stick and smote the water. His mantle was like a coat, wasn't it? It was kind of like a jacket or a coat. He wrapped it around this rod or this stick and smote the water. And what happened? The very same thing as with Moses. The water separated and they walked across the dry land. So we know here that there are two amazing men of God that God allowed to separate the waters. Isn't that neat? Okay, let's go on and see. They walked across the dry land. In verse 9, go ahead.
The idea at the Isaiah, what he's the one. In verse 10 it says, and
It's 9, it says, ask what shall I do for thee?
And Isaiah wanted a double portion of what Elijah had.
But this double portion, he's not saying that he wants to be twice as wealthy or twice as rich. He's talking about his love for the Lord and relationship with the Lord, isn't he? Isn't it a godly
I think I thought
desire?
of a song that talks about it.
A double portion of faith, like Colby was saying. He just mentioned that. So it came to pass when they were gone over that Elijah said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away from thee. And Elijah said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. We're talking here about how he had faith, how he had his trust in God. Okay, in verse 10. Oh, are you okay, sweetie?
And he said, thou hast asked the whole thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. But if not, it shall not be so.
Whoa, this is a contingent issue here. He said, if you see me when I'm taken, you will get it. But if you do not, it will not happen.
And it came to pass, as they still went on, and taught, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up in the whirlwind and into heaven. And Elijah saw it and cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and torment thereof. And he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in two pieces. And he took up the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and went back and stood by the bank of Jordan. And he took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and smote the waters, and said, where is your daughter of Elijah? And when he had also smitten the waters, they parted in heaven and Elijah went over.
That's the third person who separated the waters. Hold on just a second. We're going to look at something. So Moses separated the waters. Elijah and Elijah. Yes. But I want to go back and show y'all something here. If you look on verse 5. And the sons of the prophets that were at Jericho came to Elijah, said unto him, knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And then go on, and it says, and 50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood to view afar off, and they too stood by Jordan. So not did only Elijah see this amazing event that took Elijah up to heaven, but these 50 men were standing there waiting to watch it. They already knew it was going to happen, and they were waiting and got to see it as well.
Ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I've always read it as the men stand far off, and they don't know, or they don't see it, because Jordan is in between them.
Well, we'll have to see further in Scripture, but it says right here that they stood to view afar off. So they wanted to see it.
Get to see.
Yeah. And when the sons of the prophets which were to view at Jericho saw him, they said, the spirit of Elijah doth rest on Elijah. And they came to meet him and bowed themselves to the ground before him. So the sons of those prophets, the 50 sons, saw this, and they were amazed as well. Well, Brady, thank you for doing our Bible study this morning. Do y'all have any questions?